What is up, obscure tech folks? It's me, coming at you yet again with another pair of IEMs, this time from CCZ, the Solo DC02. IEMs of the 3.5 millimeter variety headphone jack. And these are on sale at Amazon right now for $27.99 with a 50% off coupon as of the time of this review. CCZ did send these over to me for the sake of this review. I will also say I'm not the biggest IEM expert. I do know what good sound is. I do love headphones. I am getting into IEMs as we speak. They're becoming very interesting to me, and I've got more on the way, because as soon as you do a pair or two of IEMs, everybody's like, do mine, do mine. I'll do it. I'll do it good. Anyways, so 14, 15 bucks, man. One thing I got to say is, like, if you're looking for a pair of headphones and you don't want Bluetooth, you want wired, and you want quality sound at a super cheap price, like a pair of regular earbuds just won't do, in my opinion. And there is something extremely special about IEMs, especially that you can get for 14 to 20 bucks. There's just something about them that, even though they're cheap like earbuds in this case, you're getting so much more for your money with something like this. Let's get the overhead on them, because I'm really impressed. Okay, so with these IEMs, first of all, you've got a very plasticky braided cable. Nothing special at all. It does have a built-in microphone right here, and we'll test that out here in just a few minutes too. And it does have like a play pause button. Also maybe mute button. I'm not sure. Can't remember. We'll find out though. But it is pretty low quality on the braided cable. It's basically like a very cheap headphone cord that is braided. That doesn't deter me too much. Then you got a TRRS jack here for smartphones and whatever. And of course, if you want to take a USB-C adapter, if you don't have a headphone jack, then you can do so. Then you've got the headphones themselves. We've got the 2-pin system here. So this will work with the DAC cable that I got on the last IEM review that I had done. As you can see, you get the little DC02 logo here and the CCZ logo. They're made pretty well, seemingly. I mean, it's all like a resin composite body. Then we've got the clear see-through. You can see the driver. You got the tips, all that good stuff. Pretty decent. Nice little flat back here that's more of a rubber coating to stay in your ear, but they feel pretty dang good considering what you can get them for. They're 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. You're not going to get a whole lot of specs when reading about these, and some of my specs are not in English. They claim to have a dual magnetic circuit, a full metal cover, which is this right here, 10 millimeter dual diaphragm, and that's about the gist of what they're going to tell you about these headphones on their listings. But seriously, man, 15 bucks right now, let's throw them in. Oh, and you are going to get some extra tips, of course. Now, I do have these plugged into my Yamaha AG06 Mark II mixer, and the first thing I'll tell you as far as like monitoring voice when you're talking into a microphone is not great for that. They are very bass heavy plugged into this, so you got that. All right, so this is the microphone. I'm talking in the microphone on the headphones. This is what it sounds like. The microphone is just kind of there. I mean, it's there, and if you need it, it's not anything special. It's actually not really good at all. Now, the first thing I'm going to say in regards to the sound is you've got some really warm bass here. The sub bass, a little muddy, but the bass itself is nice and warm. The treble, it's there. It can get a little shouty and a little sibilant at the top of the frequency range. And it does have a bit of a V-shaped sound as well. Quality, though, for $14, 15 bucks, what, 50% off 28, 14 bucks. Do math, buddy. Like, the absolute quality you're going to get as far as like hearing the intricacies of, you know, the little things in music. Like, again, I'm using Tools Lateralis and Tools Fear Inoculum just to hear those little dings and tings. And they can get a little harsh at the top, but for 14 bucks, you're getting absolutely outstanding audio quality for 14 bucks. They're not perfect, but I would throw these against any pair of regular earbuds, $20 or under all day long. Any pair of Bluetooth earbuds at probably $30 or $40 and under all day long. These actually provide a pretty good listening experience. Not perfect, but you're not getting perfect for 14 bucks. If you want to dive into the IEM world, I would actually suggest that you start with these because the noise cancellation from the fit in the ear is absolutely phenomenal. Great noise isolation. And again, certain music like rock, it's a little peaky at the top and the bass can get a little muddy. But my God, I just paused and listened to some Fiona Apple, Paper Bag off Win the Pawn. The bass of the piano and that shouty treble when you're pairing with a screamer doesn't really go very well. But when you're throwing a Fiona Apple on that and listening to the bass of the piano and the sound of her voice through these IEMs, that's where it kind of sings. So if you're into a more relaxed music style, Fiona Apple, Mumford & Sons, something a little more chill, these are going to be absolutely fantastic. You'll probably actually be blown away. But throwing it on for rock or metal, it'll work. It'll get the job done. You're not going to be overly impressed, except for the fact that you paid $14 for these, and they're perfectly usable for everything, but they're going to excel at some things more than others at the price point. Again, the cable, not the greatest, but it's fine. You get a mic here. You can change the cable. The 2-pin system of the IEMs, you can change it. You can throw it on a DAC cable. You can throw it on a different cable. So I would pay $14 just for these, no problem. $28, the pre 50% off coupon price. Again, I think it's a no-brainer too. I'm a big fan of a lot of softer music like Fiona Apple, like Fleetwood Mac. These are going to be amazing for your commute for stuff like that. Again, you're into screaming, you're into heavy metal, you're into really hard rock. Not going to be the greatest, but you're probably not going to be disappointed either unless you are a super audiophile, in which point I don't think you're paying $28 for a pair of IEMs. You're probably shooting a little higher. But man, the deal, the price, everything about these for that money, you can't complain. And again, Fiona Apple, her piano and her voice sound absolutely magical on these. Better than some of the other IEMs I own, better than some of the headphones I own. You just got to buy them with a purpose in mind. All purpose and well priced, yes. But if your purposes are very specific, just know these are going to err on the softer side of sounds and do those a lot of justice. Loud listening, rock on, heavy metal, new Warbringer single, yeah, not going to work so great for that, but it'll work nonetheless. Anyway, CCZ Solo DC02, I think they're easily worth a purchase. I'm pretty excited to try them with my DAC cable. I haven't done that yet, but I'm pretty excited, period, just to have something that I know if I lose or break, not a big deal. So I could see myself throwing these in my everyday carry bag and using them when I just need to block out the world and throw in some Fiona. Obscure Tech, thanks for joining me. Definitely recommend them. Thanks to CCZ for sending them over. I got some stuff coming from Keep Hi-Fi and other places. Going to be a lot of IEMs on the channel, and I'll try to do them justice to the best of my ability as I'm learning through this IEM experience. Obscure Tech, see you guys next time. Peace out.